Namaste. In Pranavam talks, we will discuss about immunity. Don't you think it's very essential to understand what immunity is? Because everywhere you see there are two things that is flooding the internet. One thing is ways to keep yourself safe by preventing the spread of COVID-19. The second one is how to improve your immunity. Obviously, there is a flood of information regarding all these things. Do you remember when was the time you got a wound, you hit against something, or you accidentally cut your fingers, anything of that sort? While you were chopping vegetables, you got a small wound in your hand, and you have seen that it slowly heals. That wound gets repaired, isn't it? How does it happen? Even when you do not apply any medicines over it, the body heals by itself. Yes, in today's Pranavam talk, I'm going to talk about immunity. In Pranavam talk itself, my last video as well as the previous video and so many videos, I've already discussed in detail about the food choices that can enhance your immunity. But in today's talk, we will discuss about what immunity is. Immunity is a secret weapon of your body, and it consists of an army of cells, macrophages, T cells, B cells, and what does they do? When there is an attack from a microorganism or a chemical or an abnormal cell, they react. So the entire mechanism comes under immunity and the immune system. There could be two kinds of threat that our immunity may get exposed to. So what are the two kinds of threat? One is external, which consists of microorganisms, invading microorganisms like bacteria, viruses and fungi. And the second one is an internal threat, which is caused by abnormal cells and cancer cells. Our body's complex defense mechanism repairs and heals when your body mistakes a normal, harmless foreign substance for an enemy. Then that results in an allergic reaction. Example, hives, hay fever and asthma. Less likely, there is another chance that our body's secret weapon, our own immune system, can attack the body's normal cells, the normal tissues. Then it is called as autoimmune disorder. Autoimmune disorder. That means the immunity can sometimes mistake a harmless foreign substance. Then we have to encounter an allergy. That reaction is called as an allergy. And if a normal human body normal cell is being attacked by our own immunity, that is an autoimmune response. Because sometimes in major autoimmune disorders, doctors say that it is a double-edged sword. Okay, it attacks our own body. The sword which has to attack the enemies is also facing us. So that is the autoimmune response. Anyway, in today's topic, I'll tell you the examples too. Examples are rheumatoid arthritis, lupus. So in today's topic, we are going to deal about immunity. The basics of immunity. Introduction to immunity will not be complete if I'm not talking about the memory of our immune system towards attacking microorganism or the foreign body. Yes, once a microorganism or a foreign substance attacks the body, the immune system produces antibodies and it also recognizes and mounts an attack. The next time the immune system encounters the same microorganism or the foreign material that it has encountered before. So it has got a wonderful memory, and this is acquired immunity. You may ask me, if immunity is such a wonder, then how come we fall sick? You're falling sick during the lapse, during the time taken from the time of invasion of the microorganism to the time your body, your immune system makes antibodies and the immune system conquers the invaders, conquers the microorganisms. That time lapse, you will fall sick, you will be sick. And if there is not a strong immunity, the time taken to conquer or the entire energy with which the immunity can conquer will be way less and you remain sick. What could be the reason? The first and foremost reason is malnutrition. Not having enough food, not having enough nutritious food is the reason. Then aging. The reasons could be premature aging due to unhealthy lifestyle and the normal aging process. Then the usage of unnecessary usage of antibiotics could be the reason. Unhealthy lifestyle, stress, lack of sleep, all this can reduce your immunity. That's why in every talk during the management of every disease, naturopathy, we stress the importance of having a healthy lifestyle. Try not to correlate immunity to supplements all the time. If there is an availability of natural, healthy, fresh fruits and vegetables, then that should be your first choice. And supplements should be the secondary choice. If you are taking supplements, then definitely take the advice of your doctor. I have seen in many countries in your pharmacy, you have got the shelf is open for you and there you will see vitamins for your eyes, vitamins for your hair, vitamin for a glowing skin. These supplements are available in plenty, but do not go for it unless otherwise there is no choice. If a disease is spreading in a place, people first say, let's get some vitamin C tablets. Knowledge on these supplements are good, but the first choice should always be having freshly available fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes, all those things, all those healthy nutrients you should have in order to keep your immunity in check. And supplementation should be only the second choice. Let me talk about omega-3 fatty acids. The role of omega-3 fatty acid is to control the immune mechanism. Immunity's reaction, as a reaction to that immune mechanism, there could be inflammation. And to control the inflammation, yes, omega-3 fatty acids, they have a role. How does it do that? They actually give signals to the immune mechanism to stop its activity once the job is done, it's completed. So what are the sources of omega-3 fatty acids? The major sources of omega-3 fatty acids are cold water fishes and flaxseed. So make sure during the phase of infection and inflammation, what you should have? You should have flaxseed and your diet should be rich in cold water fishes because omega-3 fatty acid is capable of checking the inflammation, which is the result of an immune system or immune mechanism or an immune response. So, omega-3 fatty acids is one choice. Vitamin C, which is found in many fruits and vegetables. Example, kiwi fruits, then oranges, the citrus fruits, and it's also found abundant in red peppers. I think in one of our previous video I have told that red pepper, the red capsicum, has got enough vitamin C than in oranges. So these food choices are rich in vitamin C. So vitamin C, the role of vitamin C is to boost your immunity. It strengthens and builds the mucous membrane and collagen. Vitamin C strengthens the walls of your blood vessels. So vitamin C is very essential coming to immunity. Proteins are an excellent food source for increasing your immunity. Yes, another reason to include meat, fish and egg in your diet. And proteins, how does they help? Proteins that are rich in amino acid cysteine is in turn capable of producing glutathione, which is a major ingredient in the immune mechanism. So, proteins are very essential for boosting your immunity. There is one vitamin which is capable of reducing the risk of us catching an infection. And if we have already been infected, then it helps to reduce the severity of illness. It helps to increase the antibody response. And not just that, it also increases the white blood cell proliferation, which is that vitamin. It is nothing other than vitamin A. Vitamin A, which is rich in carrots, beetroots, this vitamin A is really essential for having a better immunity and better way to treat once we are infected. In oils, nuts, margarine, avocados, seeds, in all these things, we find abundance of vitamin E. The vitamin E is capable of enhancing the activity of T cells. T cells are responsible for the production of antibodies in our body. So vitamin E is another key in enhancing your immunity. In our body, antioxidants are designed to wipe out the free radicals. So these antibodies also enhance the immune mechanism. We know that the tomato products are rich in lycopene. Lycopene is an anti-cancerous material also capable of enhancing your immunity. And there is carotenoids, beta carotenoids. These are all the antioxidants which is capable of enhancing your immunity. Meat, eggs, legumes, cereals, grains. They are all rich in iron. Do you think that iron has got an influence in immunity? Of course, yes. Iron is capable of increasing your B cells, your T cells, and not just that. Iron ensures that your body cells are getting sufficient oxygen to do its functions, and thereby it prevents the disease. So iron is an absolute must once it comes to immunity. I'm going to talk about two trace minerals which are capable of enhancing our immunity. The first trace mineral is zinc. Zinc is a mineral which is capable of enhancing your immunity. A deficiency of zinc, what it can cause is, it can delay your healing. It can delay your repair. So good amount of zinc is required. Adequate amount of zinc is required in your diet. Zinc is available in oysters, seafoods, fish, meat, milk, etc. And now about selenium. Selenium is another trace mineral which is capable of enhancing your immunity. The food choices are oats, wheat germ, wheat bran, meat, etc. Immune boosting food choices are not complete if I didn't mention about garlic and onions. What does they have in common? It's a sulfur. Sulfur is the compound sulfur in them. It helps to increase the activity of T cells and macrophages and thereby gift us a healthy immunity. Nowadays, people are aware of the health benefits of green tea. And I'm sure you might be having at least 1 cup of green tea. If you don't have that habit, then I recommend you to start having a green tea, at least a cup every day. The real reason, the major component in green tea that brings about the benefit is epigallocatechin gallate, ECGC. The compound is capable of inducing that immune boosting mechanism in our body. So there is one more reason now to include green tea in your diet. Practical resources are not completely available, but many consider that the Shri mushrooms are capable of enhancing your immunity. These are the immune boosting food choices, and if I've left anything, you please add in the comment section so that next video I can cover that as well. Prebiotics are the fiber content of a food. Probiotics, examples are yogurt, kefir and all. You may ask me, we are eating all these immune boosting substances and we have made a strong immunity following these tips: a healthy lifestyle, sleep hygiene, adequate amount of rest, adequate amount of sleep, adequate amount of nutrients, and keeping away from stress and panic. If you ask me, will these steps help you not to catch infection even if you are in direct contact with the secretions of a patient, of a COVID-19 patient, and if you are touching the eyes, nose and mouth? No. The reason is that our immunity is not foolproof. Actually, we should understand that viruses are not even considered as living things. These are just strands of genetic material. But these are capable of triggering a severe reaction in our body. It is capable of making us sick. The sickness could be as small as a common flu to more severe respiratory syndromes. How does it happen? Because once a virus gets into our body, it actually gets control over our genetic mechanism. Once it takes over the command, it commands our cells to multiply the viruses further. So if we are not able to put an end to that proliferation of virus cells in our body, our internal organs will be in trouble. So what we should do is, we should try to reduce exposure to these kind of deadly viruses. I wish the tips are useful. I also wish you all stay healthy, follow the precautions, the preventive measures, and please abide to the conditions and the instructions that your country has given you. If it is a lockdown, it should be a lockdown, because there is no better preventive measure than social distancing. So please follow that, and always follow the hygiene measures. Your personal hygiene is very important. Having a proper healthy diet, sleep hygiene, lifestyle modification, all of this can be followed. Thank you so much.